Welcome to this short lesson on adjective clauses, also known as relative clauses. In this video, you will learn what adjective clauses are, how they function, and why they help us write more accurate and more sophisticated sentences. An adjective clause is a dependent clause that works like an adjective. It gives additional information about a noun or a pronoun. Listen to this example. The woman who lives next door is a doctor. The clause who lives next door describes the noun woman. Adjective clauses attach directly to the noun they modify. They follow a clear structure: a main clause plus an adjective clause and the noun being modified. Adjective clauses help us write more clearly and more naturally. They allow us to add information, combine short sentences, and avoid repetition. Let's look at an example. We can start with two simple sentences. The professor teaches advanced grammar. He is from Canada. Now combine them. The professor who is from Canada teaches advanced grammar. The sentence becomes smoother and more informative. The same applies to I bought a book. The book was recommended by my teacher. We can combine these as I bought the book that was recommended by my teacher. Adjective clauses begin with relative pronouns. These pronouns connect the clause to the noun. Here are the most common ones. Who, subject for people. Whom, object for people. Whose shows possession. Which refers to things or animals, especially in non-restrictive clauses. That is used for people and things, mostly in restrictive clauses. Here are a few examples. The professor whom I admire teaches advanced grammar. The book that I bought is very helpful. And remember, in formal writing, which is preferred for non-restrictive clauses and that for restrictive ones. We also use relative adverbs to introduce adjective clauses. These adverbs refer to place, time, or reason. Where refers to a place, as in, this is the library where I study every day. When refers to time, as in, I remember the day when we first met. Why refers to reason, as in, the reason why he was late is unclear. Relative adverbs often replace longer prepositional phrases and make sentences more concise. Now let's look at restrictive clauses. A restrictive clause is essential to the meaning of a sentence. If you remove it, the meaning becomes unclear. For example, the student who scored the highest received a scholarship. If we remove the clause, we no longer know which student. Restrictive clauses do not take commas. They often use that or who. They identify a specific noun. A non-restrictive clause is different. It adds extra information that is not necessary to identify the noun. The sentence remains complete even if we remove the clause. For example, my professor, who is from Canada, teaches advanced grammar. The core meaning remains. My professor teaches advanced grammar. Non-restrictive clauses use commas. They usually begin with who or which. Before we finish, here are the key ideas to remember. Adjective clauses are dependent clauses that describe nouns or pronouns. They are introduced by relative pronouns or relative adverbs. They help us combine ideas and create more concise writing. Restrictive clauses are essential and take no commas. Non-restrictive clauses add extra information and must use commas. Thank you for watching. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments.